Show. We are live now. We've got Harls here. We've got the Roguesters. We've got Jiminy chilling. And we're talking about all kinds of stuff today. And you can check the title to get caught up to where we're going to be if you are interested in what we're talking about this morning. We've got a heck of a show lined up for you. So we'll see if those notifications go out. I'm still waiting on those notifications. And I see Carl the Moon put something up. I'm kind of curious to see if he's saying anything about which way he thinks the market's going to go.
And yeah, just make sure that everyone understands. Like you can
he's live.
Spread these videos. Yeah, I mean, if people don't see these videos, then they don't understand how bad it is, you know. But you can imagine, imagine this happening in the middle of the night, people sleeping, and then this just falls over. In this building alone, probably like 20 people could have just died on the spot, right? And then you look at all of these other buildings around it. Like that's how the numbers easily can reach thousands and thousands. And now it's actually confirmed 35,000 people dead, and logically it's probably going to be much higher than that because this is just in the first 6-7 days. So it's insane.
Wow.
Joel Froggy.
Guys, I need to jump.
Notified.
30,000 dead.
For doing this. I think some other people will also
come.
Awareness about the topic. So thanks very much. Again, before I leave, I can just say it would be great if everyone can donate. It's exceptional catastrophe what's happening there. So thanks and all the best.
It's an exceptional catastrophe. I've never heard anybody call a catastrophe exceptional.
I didn't realize how big of a disaster it's been. I mean, it's been one of those things that I've seen a few videos, but not this. And it's been unbelievable.
That's the one.
N0R, how you doing?
Hello. How are you?
We're doing fine over here, doing this thing.
Yeah.
But of course, it's very very serious situation. So it's tough times for everyone, I guess, to even when you understand how bad it is. It's really it's hard to get it out of your mind, right? It's like you just want to know how to help. So N0R, how are you first of all, and then what do you think about the situation? Do you know people that are affected?
That doesn't interest me. I'm sorry, it does not interest me. It's not what I want to watch. Yeah, I know there's 30,000 people dead over there. It's horrible. Listening to it isn't going to make my day go any better, unfortunately. But I know they need help, and if you can help, great. It sucks, but there's just enough going on right now in the world for me to be paying attention to that I am not going to put myself out over something that I'm not going to have any control over anyway. So let's move on. Moving on to something else. Now, I believe that the notifications did not go out, but I've got 9 people watching across my other channels, and I do have, I believe, 4 viewers. Well, 3 and 8 on the Rumble. If that picks up, I won't try to retitle and go again, but my title was completely subverted, so I don't understand why there's no notification going out. There's no way that algorithm picked up those words I used. But at the same... Ooh, we lost somebody else on the Rumble here, I see. Okay. People are leaving. Okay. The point is to get more people here. That's what inspires me to put on a good show, is when I get a good audience.
Billy Ballantyne.
Hey, Billy.
Morning.
What TikTok has done to internet videos.
Opera and their new Lucid mode. More about them at the end of the sketch. Hey, excuse me, friend, you gotta look at the video I just sent you. Do I have to, can you just come here and show me? You sound insane, I would never. Go ahead, open it up. Okay. You look at your phone like a grandfather. Yeah, I'm in my 30s, okay? Leave me alone. All right, okay.
How to make the best quiche in the world.
So this is like a recipe video? Shut up, keep watching. Okay.
First, you're going to need 14 eggs.
That seems like too many eggs.
Wait for it.
He's gonna pour it on his
How
head.
long do I have to wait? Just wait for it.
Wait for it.
Okay, if I watch this much longer, those eggs are gonna expire. It's not about the quitch. That's not the video. Just wait. Okay. Okay, so that person making that omelet is using, like, way too many eggs. I mean, talk about putting all your eggs in one basket. That is too... Okay, so they're, like, commenting on the number of eggs. I guess that's funny. No, that's not the video. Keep watching. It's not? Keep watching.
Keep
watching.
What are
you
making?
Like, a pile of eggs? That's too many eggs for what you're trying to make. It's insane. Okay, I just want to say a quick thing. Can we please stop dumping on people and how they like to eat their food?
Bro!
I'm from Ohio.
This guy nailed TikTok. This is so funny. Oh my God, Billy, are you loving this? This is so good. He did this so good because this is exactly. This reminds me of Joey Swole and all the people that put up things on TikTok, and then people go over and say, "Oh, well, look what he's doing," and "Oh, look at what you did," and "Oh, you said this last week," and "Oh, gotcha." I love it.
So that person's on top of the video now. Yeah! We're all about eggs in Ohio, okay? Is that video game footage underneath this now? Why is that there? Shush! Continue to watch! So maybe don't come in here judging people about how many eggs they eat.
Actually, this person doesn't know what they're talking about. I was born in Ohio, okay, and we all hate eggs.
Is this?
We all hate eggs in Ohio!
It might be!
Eggs are stinky, they've been
it's
pooped out by
perfect satire.
chickens, and they give
I'm gonna
you
satire myself.
hepatitis.
Who's this person now? Why is he
Dude, you should. This is so good, man. He did such a great job on this video.
pointing? Oh, he agrees with what that person's saying, so he's like... You know,
That's a great video.
It is, though, because he's the one who posted the video. So he's getting the views for just pointing. Yeah! That's his contribution.
Like for part 2.
Wait, he didn't say anything and nothing happened. Yeah, no, I imagine he says something cool and interesting in part 2. So why does that have 23 million views? People are hooked. It's a captivating setup for maybe something to happen in the next video. So do I need to go on this guy's profile to see part 2 of whatever that was? Yeah. Okay, it's all just him pointing at various videos over and over again. So yeah, try to find the one that's a continuation of this one. Well, see, here's the thing about this is that this isn't anything. Yeah, it is. It's content. You just watched some content. I truly don't know why I just wasted 30 seconds of my life on that. 30 seconds? No, Jonathan.
Here we go.
You've been watching for 4 hours. What? No, your day is gone, and you haven't done anything productive.
This is great.
That's not possible. Oh, it's possible. But I was just... Okay, this thing is evil. It is.
Dude, this is one of the greatest videos I've ever seen.
All hope is not lost. We can still fight back. How do we fight back? It's actually quite simple, Jonathan. All we have to do is band together.
I got a seed.
Like for part 2.
So funny, dude. This is so funny and wrong.
Hey, listen, so I've been living in Ohio for about 5 years, and people actually really do like eggs. Oh, they do like eggs. Yeah, it's a pretty good video, right? Yeah, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Hi there, hello, it's me. I'm the Adstronaut. I'm out here in Adspace to talk about Opera Desktop and the launch of the new feature Lucid Mode. So hey, I don't like blurry things. They're quite literally hard to look at. And I've browser to the latest version. You'll get access to this genius new tool that lets you sharpen any video you're watching. Doesn't matter if it's on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram.
Okay, that is really weird, dude. And then he just turns into a parody of himself.
Yeah.
And just starts advertising on his short little video that he made so he can run an ad at the beginning and at the end of it.
Billy Valentine.
So funny.
That's literally what happens. I force myself to count down videos. I swipe 10 times, then close it, or I'll run my battery down.
Really? You're addicted to it. I don't do TikTok at all, bro.
It's bad.
I don't get into those videos at all. If it's not a girl shaking her ass, I'm not interested in it. Seriously. That's all TikTok is good for me. A girl bouncing her butt. That's it. I get no other possible kind of entertainment value from TikTok. I can't believe that you enjoy those short little videos. I find most of them unfunny, and what it seems like to me, almost, I'd say 99% of what I see on TikTok are people that just always had the dream of being a podcaster, and so they found this easy way that they can make a little video, and then they just put up crap content. I don't know, man. I just, that's not my, I guess because I'm an old man, Billy, and you're younger than me, bro, and you're into shorter videos, but I need to get, like, 5 minutes is good. I don't mind a 30-minute video, you know, I don't mind settling down and getting into something, but a 15-second clip, it's, you know, it's got to be super funny, and it's got to be silly and funny for me to even get anything out of it. But the video that this guy just did, wow, that was awesome. That was amazing what he did. Because that point where the guy is critiquing the first video, and then the second person comes on to critique his critique of the critique. Oh, I was like, you nailed it right there. You nailed it. Because I know somewhere there is a video of someone critiquing me for critiquing Jimmy Dore or for critiquing, and I've seen them before. So that video already exists, and he nailed it, man. You know, I'm sure it exists a million times over. But whoever this guy is, dude, Brian George, 1.6 million subscribers, bro. It's good content. It's hilarious. It almost makes me want to see what other kind of stuff he puts up on the internet.
All right, so as you all know, we've been selling tools for a while now, and for marketing.
I don't enjoy them, but sometimes you find a funny, cool dude. TikTok uses that to hook you. It's like metal detecting, finding gold, which makes you cancel work to find more, but you just find a Coke can.
Right. If you're lucky, you find a Coke can that's like old. If you're lucky. Usually I was just finding washers and bolts. Okay, now his content is nothing that interests me as of yet. The first guy, the guys who decided things. That's he's got 1.6 million subscribers. I'm surprised. It's not the kind of content that would really intrigue me. That video he did put up was excellent because it was commentary on the hypocrisy of humanity and social media. It was excellent. And I was hoping there was going to be more thought-provoking type. You know, it turns out it's like he said, he's literally one of the content posters that he's trying to call out. A crap poster. That's what he does. That's how he makes his money, by consistently putting up content that people will click on. And he's just calling himself out. CNN freaks out over Congress investigating
Billy
Twitter
Valentine.
censorship.
What? Sorry, you made me open TikTok. Ha 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 ha. This guy has corn.
This guy has corn.
TikTok is,
So
I don't use it, but oh goodness.
I'm thinking, there's not a lot going on in the news, but they're talking about Nord Stream. Okay, here, let's listen to this. We like Aaron Mate, and we hate Tucker Carlson. They're going to be talking about what the title of my video is about the Nord Stream 2 pipeline.
So, Aaron Mate, again, award-winning journalist.
My bad.
Went on Tucker Carlson's show. Don't tell TYT. I don't think they'll.
He's okay. He's okay, but
put more into it, and
these guys are like subverted right wingers, kind of. They're like
to infrastructure here.
They're kind of like Jimmy Dore-esque right wingers.
The people in
they act
Michigan
like liberals, but they're really
clean
right
water
wingers.
After over a decade, I don't think that would be too much to ask. They.
Okay, I just want to get to the content.
Even began. Both Tory and Newland at the State Department, the number two
deer
State
outside,
and Joe Biden threatened to blow up the Nord Stream pipeline.
You guys see the deer walking up?
I want to be clear with you today. If Russia invades Ukraine, one way or another, Nord Stream 2 will not move forward.
If Russia invades, that means tanks or troops crossing the border of Ukraine again. Then there will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will bring an end to it.
But how will you do that exactly? Since the project and control of the project is within Germany's control.
We will. I promise you, we'll be able to do it.
Okay.
Now again, that's
Hey, Vlad, over there in Russia. I got a question, buddy. America went over there and destroyed your pipeline. What the fuck are you going to do about it? I think it's time to retaliate. I think you should do the same thing to America that they did to you. So, here's my advice to the Russians and to Vladimir Putin. Hey, bro, send a team over, okay, and go fucking bomb one of our pipelines that goes to one of our allies. And see how much we like it. All right? That's my recommendation. Because fuck these motherfuckers for doing what they did to Germany and Russia. It was none of your business to mess with their energy. And it had nothing to do with the fucking war that's going on. In fact, it has everything to do with the war that's going on because you don't want to see Russia, right? You don't want to see Russia making money off of their natural resources. So it's your job to subvert it. And then you wonder why Russia attacks other countries and tries to push you away from their borders. And you were warning about this before they went into fucking Ukraine, dude. He said he was going to destroy that pipeline before Vladimir Putin ever even went in.
Biden
always viewed Russia getting over on us as a threat.
As someone who's seen a lot of elderly people struggle, stutter, stammer.
How dare you make money?
Dementia.
You know, how dare you make money off of Germany?
Thing to look at.
They got
and
me.
I
totally forgot about frame bombs or false flag distractions,
single largest
which is what the UFOs are.
Yeah,
clearly. Figures.
It's like you don't want to talk. You don't want America to talk about what you did, the horrible crap you did. So let's come up with something to distract all of the world for a few weeks while this gets swept under the carpet. Are you kidding me?
Environmental disaster in all of history. And again, setting...
We are the problem. America is the cancer.
So it was an unpopular event, and Joe Biden denied any responsibility. In fact, he blamed Russia. Joe Biden...
Every one of us, we've all been...
Somehow, Russia, for reasons they never
What is it that cults do to their people? Brainwashed. We've all been brainwashed.
Energy pipeline. Watch this.
To think that we're the good guys. We are the bad guys.
Sabotage, and now the Russians are pumping out disinformation and lies.
So that was in September, and it was obvious from the very first day, well, that's not true. It's not that Vladimir Putin is too good a person to blow up Nord Stream, but, like, why would he? It only hurts him. And by the way, it really hurts Western Europe. But a lot of media outlets repeated that lie dutifully. That's what they do.
All right, I'm late. Smoke. Top of the hour. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Jiminy, Billy.
No, we know a lot
and everyone that's over on the Rumble sphere. Not
official investigations
Thank
of
you
what
guys.
happened,
Cheers.
and not one has found any evidence of Russian involvement. And now we have the actual answer to what happened. Oh, the Biden administration did it. For real. Investigative reporter Seymour Hersh, who's been around for more than 50 years, just wrote a piece on Substack that includes this, quote, last June, the Navy divers, U.S. Navy divers, operating under the cover of a widely publicized midsummer NATO exercise known as Ball Tops 22, planted remotely triggered explosives that 3 months later destroyed 3 of the 4 Nord Stream pipelines, according to a source with direct knowledge of the operational planning.
Now, I want to be very clear here. With the destruction of those pipelines, there are many European nations that require the resources of natural gas and all the other resources coming into that pipeline.
Right.
Now, the thing is, look, we're very clear here on this show. Pipelines always fail. They burst. But these things were purposely destroyed. Purposely destroyed. And the thing is, Russia does not benefit with destroying its own pipelines. If anything, if Putin could wave a wand, I'm pretty sure he would like to have his pipeline back. But nonetheless, as we are witnessing madness and stupidity take place, again, it's important to ask these questions. How did they get bombed? How did they get destroyed? Because if Russia didn't have any activities there, and there were no natural disasters or earthquakes taking place, what else happened?
Dude, this
And like,
is
why
seed.
did we like? And if you know,
I burnt the
administration did this, the other thing that's like been bugging me about this story is that like if we did this, if America decided to do this just to screw with Russia or to like once again give an excuse to go to war with them, like we're always destroying things to
Billy
like have an
Valentine.
excuse to go to war, like we've
After
done before.
World II, Russia
It's like,
took Mans, and we took
and
Mans.
part of
Go
my
figure
issue with
those two
pipelines
countries
is that
are
they
now in
break, that they're
conflict.
damaging to the environment. But
Sure.
like this one, it was broken on purpose.
Yeah, this
The
was a
amount-
special case.
This was a special. No, I'm just saying this was broken on purpose, and
That's why I'm
the
coughing so much. I
environmental
think I've
impact
got
that
some
we
of the seed.
worry about was. It's still it's still happening. It's happening right now as well. So it's like not only is this gonna potentially lead to a all-out war, it not only is it like getting rid, like hurting.
God, she
More
talks a
from
lot.
Substack, you should read it. And
Billy
it
Valentine.
recounts in detail
Yep, I saw the
meetings with the
seed
National
from here.
Security Advisor at the White House, where this was planned, exactly what explosives were used, how they were triggered, by what aircraft, on what day. So many details in here that it is not possible that it's not true. It is true. And in fact, no one in the high level of the U.S. government is denying it with any specificity, and said the White
Iron
House
Lungs
is just
McGee.
dismissing this utterly
Iron
false.
Lungs
And no
McGee.
reporters are
Reading
following up on it.
glasses.
Is that amazing? Aaron Mate is following up on it. He's with the Gray Zone. Right?
Ooh, they are fucking
Aaron,
glasses.
I don't remember
yes.
the last time I saw a
I've
story
been wearing
this well
glasses for
reported.
years.
It wasn't
good
in the New York
sir.
Times, Hirsch's former employer. They
Have you
wouldn't.
never met sophisticated nay before, Mr. Iron Lungs McGee? Very interesting. Yes, this is how I see things. This is how people read words, Iron Lungs. Yes, this is how we read our words.
Iron Lungs
It's
McGee.
like fucking glasses.
ING glasses.
What do you want me to go get contacts? What do you want?
Wouldn't have run it.
What do you want
But
me
the
to
fact that
do?
nobody at the
Iron
White
Lungs
House briefing
McGee.
today even asked about this story.
Not for the
makes
reading,
me
just
think we
for
are
the
becoming
ING.
North Korea.
Tucker, this is a case where you have the motive. The U.S. has long been trying to stop the Nord Stream 2 because,
Okay, here's
as
Aaron Mate.
Hirsch's story points out, the U.S. has recognized that if Nord Stream 2 goes online, that would make it a lot more difficult for the U.S. to wage a proxy war against Russia because Germany will not want to be on board with cutting off its source of cheap energy. So the U.S. found an answer to that problem. They blew it up. And it's interesting. Hirsch reports that the planning for this operation began in late 2021.
Listen.
So real quick.
Okay.
Mies anti-imperialist party says Aaron Mate on Fox News. He must be right wing.
Dude, why did you
That's when Russian forces were massive.
Seriously, Kit. Aaron Mate is about to make a massive point, and this is when you pause to read that. Wow, bro. And, you know, there's absolutely no question in my mind as of right now why I do not watch this show. I follow you, I subscribe to you, and when you put something up that I find interesting, I'll watch it. But I don't watch you on the reg, and this is why. Wow.
On the border of Ukraine, and there was a threat of the invasion, but something else happened. Russia, in that same month of December 2021, when planning was underway at the White House to blow up Nord Stream 2, Russia also submitted draft treaties to the U.S. and NATO, laying out detailed proposals for the U.S. and NATO to resolve their issues, to roll back NATO military infrastructure in states surrounding Russia. Now, we know what happened to that because the U.S. rejected it, wouldn't even discuss the core issue of Ukraine not joining NATO. Instead, the U.S. chose to basically let the Russian invasion happen. And then when that happened, proceeded to engage in this operation to blow up Nord Stream 2. And they've made no secret about their embrace of this. The day after the Nord Stream 2 was sabotaged, Antony Blinken declared that this was a tremendous strategic opportunity. And most recently,
I gotta stop and just say thank you to Tucker Carlson for doing this because, you know, I've noticed when I run Tucker Carlson on Rumble, people tune in. And look who all the people on Rumble are listening to. Aaron Mate. It's awesome. And you know what? We have no one but Tucker Carlson to thank for that.
Recently, you've covered this. Victoria Nuland testified in Congress
it's a good thing
that she is grateful, along with the White House, that the Nord Stream 2 is now a hulk of metal at the bottom of the sea.
I mean, NATO is a coalition of European powers led by the United States. The United States just wrecked their economies. I don't see how NATO stays together after this. I don't, but I mean, what do I know? Aaron Mate, I hope you'll come back. Thank you.
Man,
interesting.
When we talk about a pipeline across the bottom of the ocean, okay? This is how I imagine it. Okay, so you take your explosives and you blow it up. Maybe one place, maybe 4 places, you blow it up, right? Wouldn't a couple of ships go out there with cables, have divers run cables underneath the pipeline, hoist it up, remove the blown up parts, and drop some new pipeline in there and install it and fix it? I mean, how hard would that be? I mean, we are set up as a society to repair damage. We have, like they said, earthquakes. A ship's anchor goes across a pipeline and wrecks it. This shit happens. A depth charge bumps into a pipeline and blows it up. You never know. We have the ability to go out there and fix it. So my question is this: why does the Biden administration think that Russia doesn't have the ability to go out there and repair that thing? They created it. They built it. If they built it, they can fix it. If they built it once, they could build the whole fucking thing all over again. They don't have to. They just got to bring out some replacement pipe and replace the blown up pipe. They didn't blow up the entire pipeline, bro. So I don't understand the confusion over what the Biden administration did and why people think that this is some kind of a win. I have a feeling they've probably already repaired it. Yeah, I'm just common sense. It means a lot to them. I think they just go out there and fix it, right? Anybody know? Let me know, because I don't know. I'm just trying to reason through it and reason through what Biden did. What the Biden administration did was you wouldn't maybe call it a war crime. It's a crime against humanity.
Iron Lunds McGee.
It's just like sanctions.
Russia is out there repairing it.
You're preventing okay, they are repairing it. I figured. You're preventing people from getting heat in their homes so they freeze to death, so they can't refrigerate their food, so they can't cook their meals, they can't heat their water. So you're really attacking the people that are receiving the fuel, which is Germans. So
Iron
weird.
Lunds McGee. They had to stop the largest leak.
You attacked your own allies. When America attacked the Nord Stream 2, they attacked Germany as well as Russia. And Germany sat there and said, yeah, good, great job. What? Great job, have some tanks. I got some, hey, you want to blow up a pipeline? I got some tanks to sell you. That's what Germany said. What I just said doesn't make sense, and it shouldn't make sense because nothing makes sense anymore. None of this had to happen. That's for damn sure. None of this had to happen. And I'll tell you who, I put a lot of the blame on Barack Obama. A lot of the blame on Barack Obama in the cultivation years of this war. When Barack Obama was president of the United States, man, he could have been a man and sat down with Vladimir Putin and had actual conversations with him and figured this shit out and stopped helping NATO put installations all around Russia. Stop encouraging, surrounding Russia while Russia wasn't doing it to the United States at all. There isn't a single Russian base anywhere around the United States. And look at all the United States bases around. I mean, just that in itself, that's a threat to Russia, isn't it? Because America is against Russia's way of life. So who's the bad guy here? Putting frickin' bases all around Russia. Who's the bad guy? Inducting more countries into NATO. Who's the bad guy? Cooing their government when it favored Russia. And Barack Obama did nothing to help. John McCain went over to Ukraine, and he told the people, yes, you need to overthrow this government, and we in America support you 100% in doing it. The Ukrainian government. We cooed that government. I've shown you guys the video of John McCain, speaking to the masses in Ukraine. McCain in Ukraine. That's kind of funny. Let's find. That's got to be a thing, right? Here you go. 9 years ago. Here it is. There's 29 seconds of it. Look at the rally. Look at the size. Look at, these are all the people that he's spoken to. This is what America did, and we wonder why Putin did what he did.
2 U.S. senators made an appearance in Kiev this weekend to rally tens of thousands of protesters who want to see Ukraine sign a trade deal with the European Union.
Oh, okay.
Senators John McCain of Arizona and Chris Murphy of Connecticut also warned top country officials that there is broad support within the U.S. Senate to officially sanction individuals responsible for violence against protesters if authorities use such force.
I have introduced a resolution in the United States Senate that contemplates sanctions should there be.
How dare this government protect itself?
The senators' appearance contributed to a growing belief among protesters that the U.S. is behind them and against current President Viktor Yanukovych. But it's unclear whether such appearances will expedite the movement's demands, given that Mr. Yanukovych's presidency stretches until spring 2015, and he has ignored calls to dismiss his government. This is the 4M Bureau, WSJ's Global News Update.
So, you know, you saw the crowd. Now listen to what he says.
The European Union cut off trade talks with Ukraine today, saying the former Soviet republic's terms have, quote, no more than 200,000.
Billy Valentine.
So they're not going to, I want to see
I
the
bet
speech.
they have Flex Seal.
I want you
It'll
to
be
hear
fixed in 30
the
minutes.
speech. McCain slams Obama over Ukraine. Let's hear this one.
But this is a blatant act on the part of Vladimir Putin, and one that must be unacceptable to the world community. It cannot stand. The President of the United States believes that the Cold War is over. That's fine. It is over. But Putin doesn't believe it's over. He doesn't believe that this is a zero-sum game. Look at Moldova. Look at the occupation of Georgia. Look at the pressure on the Baltic nations.
Hey, Nick.
Look at what they're doing in assisting Bashar Assad slaughter tens of thousands of innocent people in cities and towns and countryside all over Syria. It is an outrage that this is a blatant.
So, yeah, they did a lot of, they preached war a lot.
I wanted to ask you to talk a little bit about Ukraine, where we are right now, and something that I think everybody here would appreciate is the chance to hear you talk about this through the prism of your knowledge of Vladimir Putin. You spent a lot of time with him, a lot of time grappling with him.
I wonder when this was.
Warm on,
spend a
Vlad.
couple
He's
of
gone
minutes, if
6
you
feet
can,
under.
explaining where we are and where you think this is headed.
Well, it is a tragedy of historic proportions. That's not news to people here. You can see it.
You can see it.
I think that it is
He kind of talks
calling the question.
He's like Largan a little bit.
About a set of trends around the world that we've seen building for some time. Putin represented a very particular reaction to the ideals of democracy, but also globalization, the collision of cultures, the ability to harness anger and resentment around ethno-nationalist mythology. And what we're seeing is the consequences of that kind of toxic mix in the hands of an autocratic government that doesn't have a lot of checks and balances.
But not you installing NATO bases all around its borders. You're not going to mention that.
I think it is also fair to say that it is a bracing reminder for democracies that had gotten flabby.
I got to tell you, I have absolutely no flabby. I have absolutely no desire to hear another word out of this man. He does what he has always done. That is exactly what he's doing right now, which is just wording it up. They should do a podcast called
Billy Ballantyne.
Wording It Up with Obama.
Bet he has an Adidas onesie on under that suit.
I don't know. Hey, look at all the deer. Oh man, we got deer action, son. Let me get to my stuff here. Okay, hold on. Yes. So, we got this one, and now let's do this one. We've got deer. There we go, yeah.
Drugs bunny. Russia tried to put missiles in Cuba back in the day.
Yeah, that's one. And we had a shit fit over it. How many missiles do we have around Russia now? You know? It's a good point. We called it a crisis. You know, what do we call it when we do it to Russia, which we've done? How many installations do we have in Europe within striking
Billy
distance
Ballantyne.
of Russia? You know?
Bro, you have free venison when martial law is in effect. Your ossuary store is in the yard.
Yep, it's there. This one's eating off the tree back there. I don't know if you could see it because this window's in the way, but you might see there's a deer that is standing up on its hind legs. Oh, there it is. You can see it. It's right there. Eating off the tree. God bless America. Why is it always got to be so difficult? There we go.
Drugs bunny. America always needs a boogeyman.
No.
Can a mango eat 420 OI-LAC-RSO2 get rid of cancerous cells? Hi.
Hey, go fuck yourself, dude. Have a nice go fuck yourself. Fucking dumb cunt bitch. Check these deer coming over to the tree.
Billy Ballantyne. Leave the bear for when you've eaten all the deer. Bear sucks. Imagine what boiled dog would taste like. Yup, that's it.
Running behind that damn hedge again. Damn it. They're behind the hedge. Okay. That was good. There's still one in the backyard. That was super cool, man. I like showing them. I like showing the deer. Okay. I like that I have that as an option when we're live. That's just too bad. It's not a really good balance there, but let me see. Yeah, it's hard to get it just right. Okay. Let's get back over here. Get back to where you once belonged. Get back, JoJo. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. That's a double stop right there, Jimmy. Whatever it is he does right there. It's kind of fast.
I've been watching like non-stop guitar videos. It's crazy.
Cool, man. You'll learn fast if you do that. I didn't have that when I was learning guitar, bro. I didn't have the internet when I was 15.
I actually wish I had more people that played around me. But I'm the only one, so it's like the internet. It's nice, but yeah, it's cool. It's fun.
I gotta fix the white balance on this.
I'm still having a buddy come over. He plays guitar, so he's gonna help me out a bit.
Yeah, there's something going on with, there's too much green. There it goes. Okay, that's much better. I'll just put it on automatic. For some reason, this one, it's just, I know what it is. It's just so bright outside.
Huh.
There's still a deer. There's still a deer in the middle of the backyard, and it's right. It's either like right here or right here somewhere. But somewhere there is a deer just standing right in the middle of the backyard. Okay, it's there. Yeah, it would probably be like, you'll see it move if you guys keep watching. You'll see that like back here somewhere. I can see it. I totally see it. It's like. This rod could be in the way, but it's if you see it move, man, this might be it right here. I'm not sure. Can't tell. Maybe I'll make my screen bigger. That's a good idea.
Billy Ballantyne.
It's just like...
So my new truck has Easter eggs. I hit a button on the wheel and the gauge cluster went black for a second and turned fully digital and let me choose the layout.
Oh, that's cool, dude. That truck's badass, bro. I know it's back there. I just can't see it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, it's running. Where are you running off to? Hey, you. Hi.
Doing deer thing.
I waved at it. You gonna go outside?
These are paradise, dude.
Go on, Harles. Go outside. You want to go outside? Go outside. I want to close the window. Go, 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 go. Harley, 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 Harley. Go, go, go. Go. Harley. Go. Go. Harley, go. 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 Harley, go. Go outside. Go on. Harley, go. Harley. Harles, go outside. Go. What's it gonna be? In or out? In or out? One or the other? One or the other? Go, Harles. Go. Thank you. Pain in the ass. What the hell?
Hey, he's looking back at you.
Dude, look at my cat being a pain in the ass. No, cat, you can stay outside now.
Takes a second for me to catch up with the video.
My camera is like
all
up.
He's trying to get back in. He wants to sit right on the windowsill with it open, but not go in or out. Best of both worlds. True, smart.
No. Why should I let you in here? You little pain in the ass.
Oh man, I can't let him in. He's pawing at the window. Oh. He knows how to play you, man. He's trying to anyway.
Oh God, Tulsi Gabbard.
Tracy Sanders. Big cat.
Get in here. Get in here. Go, 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 go. All right. Yes, I know. Cannabis is a tis for all. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Jiminy. Cheers, everybody.
We now turn to our former colleague, the former Democrat member from the great state of Hawaii, Congressman Gabbard.
Thank you very much, Chairman Jordan, Ranking Member Plaskett, and members, aloha. Thank you for the opportunity to be here to speak with you today. Benjamin Franklin said, without freedom of thought, there can be no such thing as wisdom and no such thing as public liberty without freedom of speech. I love our country and I cherish our God-given freedoms that are enshrined in the Constitution. Like every one of you, I took an oath, both as a soldier and as a member of Congress, to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Now, I've had the privilege of serving alongside many of you in Congress for 8 years, representing the people of Hawaii's 2nd Congressional District, serving on the Armed Services and Foreign Affairs Committees. I'm honored to be able to continue to serve as a Lieutenant Colonel in the U.S. Army Reserves now for almost 20 years, where during that time I deployed to 3 war zones and participated in multiple overseas training exercises, where I had the opportunity to see firsthand what life is like in countries where there is no First Amendment, where there is no free press, where government deems itself to be the moral arbiter to its people, dictating to them what is right and wrong, what can and cannot be said, who can speak, who cannot, who is free to worship, and who is not. Our founders understood the importance of enshrining our God-given freedoms in the Constitution and Bill of Rights to ensure that no matter which party or person may be in power at any given time, our founding documents serve as a reminder of these freedoms that are guaranteed to every American. Thomas Paine said, "He that would make his own liberty secure must guard even his enemy from opposition. For if he violates this duty, he establishes a precedent that will reach to himself." We cannot be so short-sighted as to thinking silencing speech that we don't like today will not result in our own voices being silenced tomorrow. And the work that you've all been charged with in this committee affects all Americans, and it is too important to allow it to fall victim to partisan politics. No matter how deep your differences, we must all agree to stand on the side of liberty. Unfortunately, right now we live in a country where many Americans are afraid to speak freely, afraid to express themselves, afraid to actually have real open dialogue and debate, afraid of losing their job, being canceled, or being accused of a crime, which could happen if recently introduced legislation criminalizing so-called hate speech is passed into law, speech that, no matter how abhorrent, is still protected under the First Amendment. Now, this fear and this culture of fear and self-censorship is not unfounded. We have individuals in our government often working through their arms in the mainstream media and big tech doing exactly what our founders rejected, trying to control what we, the people, are allowed to see and say under the guise of protecting us from so-called misinformation or disinformation. Now, of course, they appoint themselves as the sole authority and voice of truth, of information, backed by the most lethal force on earth with the power to target anyone they deem a threat. They alone are the ones, self-designated, who get to decide what is true and what is false, what is information and what is misinformation or disinformation. They say they're doing this for us, that they're doing this for our own good, to protect the people. But in reality, the truth is they think that we're too stupid to think for ourselves, too stupid to discern for ourselves and to draw our own conclusions. Now, Now, the idea that we must just blindly accept whatever the government or those in power tell us is true goes against the very essence of our Constitution and Bill of Rights, which were created as a resounding rejection of the reign of kings, churches, and authorities. They tell us we must blindly trust them or face the consequences, even though our government has a long history of lying to us, the American people. Just to cite a few examples, we were lied to about the weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, which spurred the war that I and so many others served in and so many others sacrificed their lives in. They lied for almost 2 decades, claiming success in Afghanistan, when in fact we saw failure after failure after failure, coming at a great cost to this country. We saw lies about Vietnam that were revealed in the release of the Pentagon Papers. We saw lies about our own government illegally surveilling Americans. These are just a few examples. There are many more. Ranking Member Plaskett talked in her opening comments about how individuals in the FBI also throughout our country's history have abused their power, weaponizing those agencies to advance their own political interests. This is not and cannot be reduced to a partisan fight. The stakes are too high. We all must recognize our own responsibility to stand against such abuses. But as we sit here today, the danger is that if we choose to reject or challenge whatever those in power declare is the so-called truth, we are accused of being anti-authority. We are accused of being a danger to society, accused of spreading misinformation, and are then targeted, smeared, and called things like Russian asset, white supremacist, bigot, racist, sexist, extremist, traitor, and so on. More dangerous than any baseless smear, our own government institutions, which exist to serve the people, they are being weaponized against us. The Department of Homeland Security declared a heightened domestic terrorism threat due to 3 factors. The first of which is, quote, the proliferation of false or misleading narratives which sow discord or undermine public trust in U.S. government institutions, end of quote. They are the ones who get to decide what those false or misleading narratives are. Former CIA Director John Brennan said in 2021 that, quote, members of the Biden team are now moving in laser-like fashion to try to uncover as much as they can about what looks very similar to insurgency movements that we've seen overseas. An unholy alliance frequently of religious extremists, authoritarians, fascists, bigots, racists, nativists, and even libertarians, end of quote. Attorney General Garland charged his newly created domestic terrorism unit with targeting those who hold, quote, anti-authority views. That included parents who dared to protest at Board of Education meetings, concerned and standing up for the right for themselves to have a say in their children's education. A draft copy of the Department of Homeland Security Quadrennial Homeland Security Review outlined their intent to target, quote-unquote, inaccurate information on a whole host of topics, to include the origins of COVID, vaccines, the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan, and U.S. support to Ukraine. Their misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation team exists to, quote, counter all types of disinformation. Once again, they get to determine what this disinformation is. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg revealed on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast recently that Facebook limited the exposure of the New York Post Hunter Biden laptop story just weeks ahead of the 2020 election, only after talking with the FBI. Twitter took similar action, but they recently apologized for doing so, recognizing that their decision was wrong. The cozy relationship between White House officials, the Department of Homeland Security, the FBI, and big tech is now well documented and results in private companies not restricted by the First Amendment doing the dirty censorship work of those in government who are not legally allowed to do so themselves. The threat big tech monopolies pose to our democracy is real and serious. I've had personal experience with this. After the first Democratic primary presidential debate in 2019, I was the most searched candidate of the night. Unfortunately, and suddenly, my Google Ads account was mysteriously suspended without any notice or explanation. There were no responses to our multiple attempts to resolve whatever problem could have caused this, but after some time passed, magically my account was reinstated, again with no explanation or apology. But their actions limited my ability to connect with voters who were actively seeking more information about my candidacy and why I was offering to serve them as President and Commander-in-Chief. This has not only happened to me, it's happened to other candidates running for various offices. Joe Kent, running for Congress in Washington State, is one I know personally of. This happens all the time, with these big tech monopolies interfering in our democracy by manipulating search results based on whatever it is that they want the American people to know about a particular candidate or issue that should be concerning to any one of us and all of us. Now, recently, we've learned that with the release of the Twitter files detailed by Matt Taibbi and others, high-level former FBI and CIA and other government officials were behind Hamilton 68 and their list of 644 social media accounts supposedly linked to, quote, Russian influence activities online. Now, Hamilton 68's work was widely cited as fact by institutions like Harvard and Stanford, by mainstream news organizations across the board, by members of the House of Representatives and Senate from both political parties, including the head of the Intelligence Committee. The problem is, it was false. Twitter themselves determined that the vast majority of accounts that Hamilton 68 targeted on this list of 644 were, quote, neither strongly Russian nor strongly bots, end of quote. They were mostly anti-establishment American voices from across the political spectrum. I was one of them. Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton accused me, a sitting member of Congress, a soldier, and a candidate running for president, of being, quote, groomed by the Russians. Her baseless smear worked as intended. It was something that was repeated over and over, headline after headline, article after article, pushed online in every way. This had the harmful impact that was intended. I could give you many examples of interactions that I've had with people throughout that campaign and still today. But I remember one in particular that had an impact. Just weeks after this statement was made, I was in South Carolina at a campaign event when an elderly woman came up to me, and I could tell that she was very disturbed. She came up and she put her hands on my shoulders and she looked into my eyes, her eyes welling up, hands shaking, and she said, look me in the eyes. I need to know if you are working for Putin. She was serious. I couldn't believe it. I looked her straight back in the eyes and expressed to her from my heart how much I love this country, so much that I'm willing to die for it. More recently, U.S. Senator Mitt Romney accused me of treason, a crime that is punishable by death under our laws. I challenged him to back this serious allegation up with evidence. What was this based on? There was no response, no explanation, no evidence, and certainly no apology. Now, these accusations are often shrugged off as, well, hey, it's politics. People say things about each other all the time. That may be easy for some of you to say, but for somebody who wears a uniform, this is serious. And it's serious not only to me, but to my fellow service members and veterans, every one of us making a decision at some point in our lives to raise our right hand, prepared and volunteering to lay our life down for this country. What does that mean in reality? It means that before every deployment, in our own hearts, we have to make peace with the possibility that we may not come home. It means writing letters to our loved ones, trying to find the words to express our love and gratitude, knowing that that may be our final goodbye. It means, for those of us who do come home, doing our best every single day to honor the great sacrifices of our brothers and sisters who paid that ultimate price. This is much bigger than me or any one individual. When those who dare to challenge the establishment are targeted by this powerful conglomerate of government, corporate media, and big tech, weaponizing all that they have against the people for their own selfish gain, it has a dangerous chilling effect on free speech, and it sends a very powerful message. If you dare to challenge us, we will come after you. The more we allow this to happen, we start looking less and less like a democratic republic and more like a banana republic. Instead of a government ordained to secure these rights, we are now increasingly facing a government determined to take those rights away. George Washington warned, for if men are to be precluded from offering their sentiments on a matter which may involve the most serious and alarming consequences that can invite the consideration of mankind, reason is of no use to us. The freedom of speech may be taken away, and dumb and silent we may be led like sheep to slaughter. We have to stop this insanity and protect these sacred freedoms, vanquish the fear and self-censorship that is now pervasive. Every one of us taking action to breathe new life into the open marketplace of ideas that is at the heart of a thriving democracy, encouraging vigorous and substantive debate, encouraging people to think for themselves so we can draw our own conclusions, where we can disagree without devolving into hate, where we can respect each other as fellow Americans and treat each other with aloha. The work you have before you is critical for all of these reasons. The stakes are high. The consequences, for better or worse, will be long-lasting. For the sake of the American people, our freedom, and the future of this country we love, I pray we can set aside our partisan differences and commit to standing together to defend the constitutional right of every American to live free. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Congressman Gabbard. We appreciate those fine remarks. Congressman Raskin, we thank you for being here. Senator Johnson, we thank you as well for your testimony. The committee will stand in recess for 5 minutes more or less to get ready for the second panel.
Better coffee up, son. That's what I like to say. You better coffee up. I want a pie. I want a large fry, a pie, and a large coffee. I want a fry, a pie, and a large coffee.
Billy Ballantyne.
I said I want a fry, a
Cheers,
pie,
Lemon Haze.
and a large coffee. And I want it now. Stop whacking off back there, boys. What are you doing back there? I want a fry, a pie, and a large coffee. I got my large coffee. What? Oh. So, I don't know. The lighting, man, it's kind of weird. I wonder if I should put the blinds down. But we got all this deer walking through the yard. And this is a little crooked still, I say. Oh, I say. It's not crooked now, though, is it? It's level like the land. Level like the... Okay, So, did you get something out of Tulsi? I hope you did. She ran off all of my viewers, I see. Tulsi, how dare you run off my viewers? SBF is going to jail for a long time. That'd be fun.
Sam Bankman-Fried is now Sam Bankman-Filing. Yeah, this was very news to Bankman-Fried. He was scheduled to testify in front of Congress on December 13th, and just 24 hours earlier, while playing video games in his Bahamas penthouse, he told interviewers that he would have to attend the hearing by Zoom because he was quite overbooked. He also remarked, "I don't think I will be arrested." And maybe when he said overbooked, he meant...
King of the Hill is coming back. Under Mike Judge's full creative control. On Hulu.
Yeah. That's a crunchy grape. Yeah, there's nothing to see there either, sadly.
Hippie chick.
But I got coffee.
Informative.
Yeah, that's good. Like the Republicans are any fucking better, though, right?
Billy Ballantyne. It's warming up here, 60 today. Time to buy seeds, but I'm not sure I want to garden this year.
Richie Adventures on his nighttime bike ride.
Hello YouTube, today, well tonight at 9:08:55 PM. Temperature is 9 degrees, 9.4 degrees. I'm reading it from my GPS thing. Anyway, tonight I'm going for a bike ride to test my light.
Richie J Adventures is going on a night bike ride. He's testing out his GoPro. And his new light. I guess we could turn the volume down on the whole wheel thing.
Billy Ballantyne. I have an adult big wheel drift trike. Can't wait to break a bone this spring.
On the left, you can see it. Very old pub. I dim the light when I'm in, well, near the street lights, but when we're in the forest, well, back roads shortly, as we call them in the UK, I put the light back to brightness so you can see. And hopefully it'll turn out really good on the video. We'll upload it to YouTube later.
Wow, that GoPro is actually really nice. You can read all the signage and you can see the definition in the buildings and the wall. And I wonder what resolution he had it set at. Or let me see what resolution we're viewing it at. HD. We're in 1080. It says automatic. That's 1080.
Billy Ballantyne. Where does he live? Looks like 20th century Poland.
UK.
Eesh.
He's somewhere in the UK. He said, I don't know where. He does. He plays these roller coaster simulators. They're pretty cool. I like them. Gets to build his own roller coasters and shit. UK license plates.
Billy Ballantyne. It's not planned out well. Looks like houses in commercial districts, parking SS are yet to be invented, and there's concrete dildos everywhere.
Because it's really built before they would have clothes.
I like the tire, man. See the freaking tire spinning at the bottom of the screen. It's pretty cool.
Now we put a light brighter covering the countryside. There we go.
You want to see one of his roller coaster videos?
Oh, anyone asking in the comments?
He sounds familiar. I don't know who that is, but
it's Richie J Adventures from I saw him on the freaking Oracle show.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Here we go.
Oh, you're right. I remember now.
I wonder if he designed this one. Oh my god.
Oh man, I want to go on a roller coaster again now.
Whoa. Holy shit. Oh my god! Boom! It's badass. Oh, it's a loop. I didn't see that. What the? Holy shit. Oh yeah, baby. Oh what? Dude, what?
Oh yeah, all these 50s.
So many big trees across the tracks.
That's a good.
That's badass. Whoa. Whoa, they're coming quick. Holy shit.
Man, never. Oh. I want to go. I want to go to an amusement park now. It's been a long time. I love that shit. That was cool. All right. Got my breakfast.
He's funny. Look at him posing for the cat. That was great. We're going to go back to that. Right here.
Ooh, yeah.
Richie's the best. Yeah, right there too. He's like, the camera loves me. The camera loves me. Dude, he's got 737 subscribers on his channel.
Oh, yeah. Way it goes.
737 subscribers. Holy shit, that's a lot. So I guess he's into this now, man. This is what he likes. That's funny. He's like, I think I like drag. I'm totally doing drag now. Richie, what are you doing, man?
He's very bored.
I think we all get Richie now. Richie.
Hey, Richie.
Richie has found himself, man.
That's good. Good for Richie.
Yep.
I'm happy for Richie.
I'm happy for Richie too, man. Whatever makes Richie happy, bro. Richie's cool.
Yeah. Because it makes me happy too. Nothing like people being themselves, I love.
That's the internet, baby.
Sometimes it's not so great. Yeah, in that case, it was. That's right. Okay.
Billy Ballantyne. My favorite roller coaster is King Ka, Six Flags Eat Adventure.
Mine was the Great Canadian Mindbuster.
Steven Seagal movie Belly of the Beast is an insult to all humanity.
Oh, oh. You're not smoking, eh? Are you smoking?
Independent Examiner releases report on Celsius Network. Okay. Why not? Let me see this. Cheers to you, Jiminy.
Cheers, man.
Ladder 507 Capital. Thomas, thanks for joining us this afternoon. So, this independent examiner report
Cheers, Jimmy
found that
and
in
Billy
April 2022,
and everyone in the
Celsius's
sphere. No.
coin deployment specialist
Cheers
Dean
to all of you
Tappan described Celsius's practices as very Ponzi-like. And in some instances, between June 9th and June 12th, Celsius did directly use new customer deposits to fund customer withdrawals requests. Was this a Ponzi scheme?
Oh boy. Thanks for having me on. Good to see you. My connection I hope is good, but I'll just go. So the report is, of
Francesco
course,
Moro.
A wow moment.
Hello,
I think
everyone.
we knew
Cheers,
there'd be
Nay.
some lightning in it, and I don't think it disappointed. I frankly am about 120, 130 pages in, and there's still more to go. It's almost 600 pages. It's clearly, I don't think she minced her words. The examiner, when she basically called out the Ponzi-like nature of a bank where it's, net interest
Cheers.
margin is negative. It's not really a sustainable business. So interesting choice
What are
of
some of the
words.
highlights in what you've read so far?
Yeah, I think probably the highlights are the fact that they used new investor money to pay old investor money, the way that the cell token was bought back or used or propped up, probably, and sort of insiders were sort of cashing out at the same time. Some of the internal dialogue about how the cell token was used, all pretty damning. And really one of the biggest things for me is the time of insolvency. Like if you take out the cell token from the calculation of the balance sheet, clearly the debtor, in this case Celsius, was insolvent many, many months, if not years, before
We actually have a tweet that you
tweeted
tweeted out this chart, and you say Celsius, wow, using the examiner's report and excluding cell tokens, it seems Celsius was insolvent as far back as early 2021. Taking a look at this chart, can you explain what's going on here?
Yeah, this is the examiner basically showing the surplus and deficit, as it says at the top, from May 21 until the petition date. And you basically see that, depending upon how you think of solvency and how you think of tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, or a bank would think of liquidity and solvency, in many instances, this company was, if you look at bank ratios, this company could have been considered insolvent or highly illiquid based upon demand deposit needs throughout. I thought it was interesting, her use of some of the bank valuation and solvency and liquidity measures. I'm not a banking analyst expert, but I know enough to have seen those ratios before and the way people think about it. And I think that's appropriate. I mean, this was basically an unregulated crypto bank.
Yeah, the independent examiner was a federal former prosecutor, Showa Pillay. She said that Celsius's problems didn't start in 2022. Rather, serious problems date back to at least 2020, after Celsius started using customer assets to fund operational expenses and rewards. She also said that despite repeatedly saying that he was not selling Cell, that's Alex Mashinsky, the former CEO of the Celsius,
Right.
and despite employees internally saying the token's true value was zero, Mashinsky sold 25 million tokens to the value of at least $68.7 million between 2018 and bankruptcy. Could that be clawed back for creditors?
If the judge would allow it.
Next question. Yes, it's a transaction that will be highly scrutinized, and we kind of knew this was in the cards. We just didn't know how big of or how damning the potential clawback could be. I'm sure he'll have some potential defenses. It wasn't just used for my purpose. I'm sure he'll have defenses. But it's clearly a fraudulent transfer
There's
on its
also
face.
an unnamed Celsius manager who said that we spent all our cash paying execs and trying to prop up Alex's net worth in cell token. That's perhaps a few more shades of gray there. Could that be clawed back?
Yes. I think what did the Goldman partner say when he was in front of Congress about someone? Well, I won't use the S word, but he said it's a bad deal. And he said and I think he leaned into the microphone. He says it's unfortunate that that's in an email. And I think Alex would probably say the same thing. It's unfortunate to see that in an email.
What else did you get from this report that could go into the restructuring and the bankruptcy process?
I think owners of Cell Token are going to have interesting, potential causes of actions against third parties looking at this.
Cell token.
The
They have
clawback
given
is
me
there.
Cell tokens.
Dollarization of the
as
Cell
something,
token. I think there were some guys this morning who were saying like, "Hey, given this report, can we turn around and what they were really asking? Can we just file a motion for reconsideration or appeal the determination that the creditor deposits are actually owned by Celsius?" Or the assets are owned by Celsius, and we just have this unsecured claim, this earn account claim. I don't think that's in the cards, but I think it's clearly got people thinking like, hey, look at all the stuff you said on the AMAs, and they asked me anything, and all of the promises that were made, and they're totally in contradiction to the terms of service. But you don't just throw the contract out because someone's in breach of a particular section. I can't. Yeah, that's where I'll leave it.
What are the next steps from here, Thomas?
I think there's a motion for a motion to extend exclusivity that the debtor is looking to file. And I believe I want to say on the 8th, but it's coming up in early February. I don't know how the UCC is going to come out of they basically, I thought that they've intimated that they're in favor of it. Hard to see what the goal is. I mean, the bids have now been leaked and we see that they're not that interesting compared to liquidation. Creditors have differing opinions, but I think this was also sort of said on Twitter on the Spaces this morning. What is the purpose of the bankruptcy court? Is it to throw up Hail Marys and try to get people 100 cents on the dollar, or to adjudicate an estate, pursue causes of action and get people decent liquidity with the lowest amount of risk? They've already taken enough risk as is. So I think there's a real crossroads at this point. The report's out. There's nothing more to discuss. We've seen the bids. What are we doing?
All right. Thomas, we also heard from PlP. She also uncovered significant tax compliance deficiencies. So again,
man.
Which one do you like, Buzz?
I'll take them all.
Ah, wait a minute. You can't have them all.
I look at these, they bring back memories. We used to run them up and down Fayette Street.
Yeah.
That was it back in the day.
Yeah,
Back in the day.
brings back my memories.
None of this other new horse shit that I see, you know what I mean?
Ah, well. That's a shame that they can't make it all.
He's such an instigator.
Yeah, slap that thing down, you load shit up on it, I'm saying all they had to do was get that car and put one of these new motors in them.
Imagine if they
And
just,
then make the same thing over.
Chevy just retooled their shit and just made another
Man.
70 cell. Oh, yeah. but same exact style.
Material and
Exactly.
everything.
Just branded up.
Yeah.
Imagine how,
They checked the
you know how many people would it would be incredibly sold out.
Hey.
I'm not touching it. I'm just making pretend. I'm not making contact with it. Is this original? Is that original? Huh? It's a what? A kit?
He's seen him freaking filming somebody in ice cream sandwich. They got it.
Was that a good move?
It's so fucking funny. That's all he does.
Oh, I see.
I don't know. It's good now. They're both in there.
Yeah.
Trying to get your hands to start that one though. It's like what? It's like we're both free now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Imagine if Chevy just retooled their shit and just made another 70 Chevelle, only a, but same exact style.
Material and
Exactly.
everything.
What the hell is this at the end of the...
Oh, look at that. That's nice and shiny.
Look at that.
Yeah. Hey guys, Ed Bassmaster. Today, I'm going to convince people that they know me. Let's go. Hey man, what's up, dude? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I haven't. Aren't you Mike's friend, DeSantos? We bumped into each other. I think it was in Culver City downtown.
Mike DeSantos.
Yeah, yeah. Where do you work at?
Smashbox.
Yes, that was me. I was with Mike.
Oh.
How you been, dude?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm sorry.
I know, dude.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Right. You remember me now, though, right?
You look familiar.
Yeah.
But
I think. I don't know if we were drinking, maybe.
maybe that's what it was.
All right, man. Good to see you again, bro. All right, take care, man. Dog walking. You know how that goes. How you been, dude?
Good.
Yeah,
Where
man.
are you from?
You kidding, right?
No.
Mike, Steve.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude.
Mike, Steve.
No, not much, man. I'm like, this guy's not
Steve.
gonna act like he doesn't recognize me, right? What have you been up to, man?
I'm doing a little job over here.
Nice. Staying busy?
Yeah,
I can't say the same, man. I'm in between, yeah. You still talk to, what's his name, with the hair? Last time I saw you, you were with him.
Tall guy?
Yeah.
Rich?
I think it was Rich. Was it Rich?
Fish?
Yeah.
Rich.
How's Rich doing?
He's doing something down in San Diego now.
No way. All right. Hey, man. Good to see you, dude. What's up, man? Hey, let me go. Huh?
I don't know you.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. No, you're thinking of somebody else.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You've never met me before?
Definitely not.
Dave?
No.
Mike?
No.
Chris?
Yep.
Chris?
Yeah.
See, I told you I knew you. What's up, Chris?
How are you? What's
Good,
your
man.
name?
Ed. I met Mike DeSantos' friend, Riley, Columbia Pictures.
No, definitely not me. You're thinking of somebody else.
Home Depot?
No.
Lowe's.
No.
The movie theater?
No.
We've never met.
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong dude. I tried. She's working with PETA. Hey, man. How are you, dude? Good to see you, man. You didn't recognize me, did you?
Yeah, no.
What happened, dude?
His Paul.
You didn't recognize me, did you?
I'm on the phone with Chris right now, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he hears you.
What's up?
How you been, man?
What's up? What's your name again?
Ed, dude.
Ed.
What's your name again?
Wait. When did I fucking...
You're playing with me, right?
Cringe,
The what?
bro.
You're playing with me, right?
No.
Tony's buddy, Mike. DeSanto.
Big time?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? I know, dude. I'm like, this guy's acting like he's either playing with me or what?
Oh, it took me a second. I was like, oh.
Ew. How are you, man?
Good.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
You still up in Hollywood?
No.
Where are you?
Down the road.
Oh man, yeah. How's Chris? Is he? You still working with Chris?
Yeah.
Cool.
Still working with Chris.
Hit the road, man.
All right. Well, it's good talking to you, man.
talking to you.
Stay in touch, buddy. All right. You're
Stay in
Steve's
touch.
buddy, right?
Yeah.
I'm friends with Steve.
Steve Atkins.
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
man.
How do you
Yeah,
know Steve?
we met at the party. Yeah. We met at one. I forget which one it was. It was like 6 months ago.
Okay.
I was the guy that had the Honda Civic for sale. You weren't working here.
I've worked here for about 4 years.
Were you working a second job?
Yeah.
You weren't doing something music or something?
I cut earrings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah, we talked to you, but you meet so many people, you forget.
Yeah, that, and I might have been drunk. It was at a party.
He's so funny.
Jason, Jason, yeah, man.
So yeah, how do you know Steve?
Oh man, dude, when I first moved out here, I was doing producing.
Okay.
And he did an internship for me, and we met through Craigslist actually, which was crazy.
How do I not know this? That's like my best friend since kindergarten.
I know, dude. Yeah, because I moved back to Philly.
What was the internship for?
I think it was a radio station out here. Rick Sansone. Do you know Rick Sansone? Mike DeSanto. Ricardo Montalban. What's DJ Captain Kangaroo?
You know, I've heard of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
DJ Captain Kangaroo and I were like best friends growing up. That's how I know him.
Nice.
Yes, dude.
DJ
All right,
Captain
good to see you, bro. I
Kangaroo.
recognized the tattoo. That's how I knew it was you. So yeah, man, he remembers me. You're playing, dude. You're messing with me. You remember me. I knew you were lying, dude. How you been, bro? Good to see you, man. Don't lie to me like that. All right, man.
You always give me like,
I know it, man. I know it was you. I'll see you, buddy. All right. He really wants to know me. You know what today is?
Loading day.
What is it?
Loading day.
Dude. Oh my god. He makes me laugh so hard, that guy.
He's got balls.
What's that?
He's got a lot of nerve, man, walking up people on the street like that.
Oh, dude.
Like, he's so casual, doesn't care.
that was good.
Is this your surfboard, sir?
That it is.
I'm picking up a metal detection with my detector.
Really?
It's underneath it. There might be a quarter or something underneath there. Thank you.
Still picking it up?
No, it's moved.
Word?
Is that your bag?
Yes.
Is there money in it?
That's my keys.
Keys? It's probably picking up the keys. Is that your necklace?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it was. It was your necklace. Thank you, sir. Sir. Excuse me, sir. Is that your necklace?
Yeah, I'm wearing it.
Okay. So my metal detector picked it up. I just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
Thanks.
No problem.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, do you know her?
Yeah.
Is that her cell phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
What's going on? You getting anything?
Yes.
Yeah?
A lot of pennies.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's about it.
Do you try next to the water at all?
Yes, later at night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's gone.
When everybody's going, correct.
Very good.
Because some people say I look a little creepy doing this.
Who gets... Right?
That's what I say.
There you go.
Take care, sir. Hey, ladies.
Look at him, look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Hi.
I want to try somewhere else.
Okay.
It doesn't look like there's anything there.
All right. right. Sorry. Have a nice day, ladies. How you doing, sir?
How you doing?
Good. You got any change on you, sir? No. Are these? Is this your belongings? Ow. You better watch. You should watch this pole. I almost hurt myself with it. How you doing, sir?
Good.
Sir, you really shouldn't leave all the that litter there, the crackers, because it attracts the seagulls.
It is right now.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Excuse me, sir. Do you have money in your pockets?
No.
Okay, because this is picking up some metal in this area.
Okay.
You don't have any change on you?
Middle of this area.
MP3 player?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Bingo. Sorry about that, sir. Excuse me.
Oh, he just walked.
Excuse me, folks. No money?
No.
Okay. You sure? What's this guy got? You got a watch? I'll take the watch. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I'm picking up a signal.
I want to see who you are.
I'm sorry?
Who are you?
My name's Skippy.
What are you doing?
I'm treasure hunting, but I'm picking up a signal.
What's that?
I'm not really sure. Have a nice day, sir.
You too.
He's picking up a signal. The dude's wearing Speedo. And he's just making fun of the fact that the dude's wearing Speedo.
I'm picking up a signal. I think it's your chair, sir.
I think so.
Okay. Have a nice day.
You too.
All right.
He's so friendly.
Oh, there's somebody in there? Oh, I'm sorry. Have a nice day.
Sean, the secret order.
Hey, Sean. Dude, he's so funny. Oh my god, I laugh so hard watching these.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
That guy's good. I'm surprised.
Oh, would you look at that? Oh, would you look at that? Oh my goodness, he did it right on the sidewalk, didn't he? Oh, look at that. He's twisted. He's got you twisting all over the place. Look at that. Up and down, up and down. He's got it going. Good job. Just look at it. Look at him. Up, down,
Just look at
up, down. Okay.
Stugotz.
Looking good. Looking good, sir. Looking very good. Keep up the good work. You'll be there in no time at all. Okay. All righty. Oh, would you look at that? A flip phone. They still make those things?
Yes, old fashioned.
Okay. Good for you. Oh, look at it.
Cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen one in ages.
Yep, no.
I just want to look at it for a little bit, if you don't mind.
Great.
I'm just going to look at it. Flip phone. Flip.
Cool.
Yeah, flip phone.
Yeah. Well, I'm flipping out over it myself.
Okay, good. Keep flipping. Oh, look at that. Nice. Nice. If you don't mind, I'm going to sit here and look at you for a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Would you look at that? He's got an ice cream cone. Just look at it. Just look at it. Just lick it, right? Oh, just look at that. Just look at him. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Pretty good.
That's good.
Oh, look at that little puppy. He's so cute. What kind of dog is that?
He's a miniature Portuguese rabbit hunting dog.
Oh my goodness, he's gorgeous. Just look at you.
Thank
Just
you.
look at you. You're so pretty.
Thank you very much.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh, just look at him. Just look at him.
Yeah, glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, he's gorgeous. Oh, would you look at that ocean?
Like
Just look at that ocean. Just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at that ocean. Just look at it. Just look at it. Oh, just look at the ocean. Oh, the ocean is so beautiful. Isn't it so beautiful? Yeah. Are you training for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
No, it's not me.
No?
You looking for a trainer for
There's supposed to be a guy that's training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. They told me to come down and I'd be able to get in shape. You don't do the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
No.
That's my specialty.
So
That's my specialty.
10.
No, I didn't use. Did you do 10 or 20? 10.
10 what? What's he talking about? 10? 10?
No, 10 exercise, repetition.
10 repetitions? Why is he counting so loud?
It's good so he can breathe.
So he can breathe, okay.
Yeah, hold it straight, hold it straight.
Hold it straight. Hold it straight, sir. Don't. Come on. You can do it.
Yeah, there you go.
You can do it. Don't give in.
Burn up that stomach.
Okay.
Good job, sir. Good job. Let me give you a high five. Great job. Oh, fist pump.
stuck at
Okay, we can do a fist
190.
pump. Just look at that hairdo. That's a nice hairdo. I love that hair. Just look at it. Just look at it. Oh, that's a beautiful hairdo. Just look at it. Just look at it, sir. All right, nice talking to you. I like your dreadlocks. They're really nice.
Oh, thanks, man.
Are they real?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Can I feel them? Can I just touch one? Just touch.
$5.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't have any money. Let me touch it. Let me touch it. That's pretty cool.
Touch one too.
That's pretty cool. Look at that. Just look at it.
It's like, let me touch my
Just look at it. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Just look at it. Just look at it. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. I like your Willie Nelson hat. It's really nice.
Well, thank you.
I've been looking at it, you know.
Well, don't look at it too hard.
Okay, I won't look at it too hard. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, would you look at that? Oh my goodness, he did it right on the sidewalk, didn't he? No shame.
No shame.
Oh, just look at it. At least you're picking it up, right? I would just look at it.
I would just look at it.
Heads inside, getting a tattoo of a largemouth bass.
Look, it goes the opposite way when I turn. Look, it's all.
That's awesome, bro. It comes off. It's interesting. It comes off as kind of like almost B quality production, but he really is. He's putting out really the best content. You know, and his production style isn't really a factor when you consider how great. It's almost like, I don't know, man. It's like it's the way he wants it. He wants it kind of like rough. It's a little rough, a little, you know, the camera crews he uses, they're good, but they're not like the best, you know, and he gets like that kind of a, almost like a grassroots look to his videos, which I think is, it's got a lot of appeal.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're kind of hiding there, and yeah, you can't always see stuff. Maybe they don't always have them in frame. Kind of makes you feel like you're there, for sure. Tom Green used to do that too.
20, 25, 30, you can have them all for 50.
Is it a complete set?
I don't know what it is.
Well, it's drums.
I don't know. I don't do drums.
Well, either do I. I'm just asking. Is it a complete set? You don't know?
I don't know. I can tell you some of this stuff, like the first act, some of these drums are 100 a piece.
No shit.
A piece, yeah.
My cousin.
These came out of a store.
My cousin, he's in a band. You hear how they sound.
Look at everybody running away from it.
Well, my name's Ronnie, but when I went to have the jacket made, they misspelled it and spelled it Bonnie.
That's my name.
Really? Yeah, well, I wasn't about to pay double, so I said, give me it. Call me Bonnie. No, man, what are the, that's 10?
I think they're from a Chevrolet, yeah.
You know what they fit exactly?
No, I don't. If I told you I did, I'd tell you a story.
But my brother, he's got a Chevy Silverado.
Right.
2010, I think it is.
Yeah.
And, but I'll have to bring him up here to make sure that they, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What do you want for the guitar? Is it,
And you know what? I got guitars at home. Big. Yeah, at home. I just didn't bring everything.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it does. Keep smoking, brother. Keep smoking.
Yeah.
You'll keep that cough going.
Really? You think? Pokemon cards. What's up, boss?
All right, now.
How much for the Spock?
Stock
Yeah.
is the whole set.
What, his head's broke?
It's a decanter.
Like a coin bank?
No, for liquor.
Oh, for liquor?
Yeah.
Liquor in the front, poker in the rear? Are these vintage?
Huh?
Are they vintage?
Vintage, yeah, they're vintage.
1983. That is vintage.
Yeah. Get them cigarettes, get them cigarettes.
Yeah, where's my smoke set? How much for the freezer, Hod? It's working?
I've only, yes, perfect.
Really? Are these your DVDs? You know if you got ET? ET, extraterrestrial? ET phone home? Elliot and all that shit?
Elliot and all that shit.
Toss it, what?
$25, so.
Huh?
$25.
25? It works?
Working. You have to push the button.
Oh shit. Test it, 1, 2, 3, test
All these people know they come up and they take selfies with them.
It's okay. I was just gonna ask, how much is the cat carrier? 10? Does it come with a cat? Well, man, big fan. I saw you at Mohegan Sun in 2012. Yeah. Good to see you back in Philly, my man. Big fan. You making a movie or something? No, just chilling? That's what's up, man. Can I get a selfie with you? You're not Kevin? My bad.
I'm not Kevin Hart. He acted like they did.
To knock some boots.
So funny.
Oh, yeah? Feel that juice, time to get loose. We came here to knock some boots. That's what I'm talking about. Let me try. Feel that juice, time to get loose. We came here to knock some boots. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
I got some juggling balls, and they ain't my balls.
How you doing?
Not bad.
Butter pecan.
Butter pecan.
You like a sample?
Yeah.
Right there.
Which one?
The right one. All right, that's the.
Got a couple more?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got a long drive.
Yeah, you're killing me here.
Oh, come on. It's free samples. Can I get a couple more?
No,
it's free samples. Can I get a couple more?
It's a sample. If you want to buy something, you're just coming here, coughing it, taking all the samples.
All right, man. Thanks. Is this your Fonzie?
Yep.
How much for the Fonzie? $5. Is it vintage?
It's vintage.
I'll take it. Give me the Fonzie.
Oh,
You got change? Yeah, give me some change. What, he disappear with my change? Where'd he go? He took my change and left. You see the guy? Where he went? The guy, I just bought the Fonzie off him. I gave him 20. He owes me 15. Where'd he go? He's going to get me change. He never showed up.
You got your 20 though.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. You know what? I'll take a few more comics then if he ain't coming back.
He just got ripped off.
I don't know about that, boss. Hey, you know what? I'll just take this and call it even. That'll work.
Wow.
Yeah, give me some change. Is this your Fonzie?
Yep.
How much for the Fonzie? $5. Is it vintage?
It's vintage.
I'll take it. Give me the Fonzie.
Oh,
You got change? Yeah, give me some change. What, he disappear with my change? Where'd he go? He took my change and left. You see the guy? Where he went? The guy, I just bought the Fonzie off him. I gave him 20. He owes me 15. Where'd he go? He's going to get me change. He never showed up.
You got your 20 though.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. You know what? I'll take a few more comics then if he ain't coming back.
He's coming back.
I don't know about that, boss. Hey, you know what? I'll just take this and call it even. That'll work.
I wonder what he took. Oh, he took a, look at him! He took a figurine, like an action figure or something. That's funny. Alright, you guys, enjoy your afternoons. I will see you later for the next show. I am at Nate's Garden on Twitter. And I'll be looking for you over there. Until the next show, take care, guys. Bye-bye.